Hi boys and girls, today we're going to do a directed draw just like we've done in class before, and today's drawing is pretty easy, and I'm thinking that once you learn how to do this, you can make a present for your mom, because this coming Sunday is Mother's Day, and so today you'll learn how to draw a beautiful flower, and then you can go and make a beautiful card for her. All right, so let's get started. Okay, boys and girls, these are the supplies you're gonna need, and they were all in the science kit that was delivered to you. You're gonna need the blue construction paper. You're gonna need the Ziploc bag that has the little muffin cup, a string, and seeds. I'm gonna get them out and have them ready. You'll also need this paper with the labels. And just like we do in our directed drawing, I'm going to do things with marker and crayon, using the marker to outline and then the color crayons to color it in. All right, so let's get started. First, we are going to draw the ground. Now, if you want to, you can pause this video as we go, just like in class when I do it and then I wait for you to do it. So you can do the same if that's helpful to you. Okay, first we're gonna draw the ground, and we are going to make just a simple wavy line because grounds aren't perfectly flat. And then we are gonna start with the stem. So I'm gonna start from the ground, the soil, and I'm just gonna make a straight line up. Then I'm going to do that on the other side, right next to it, straight line up. That will be our stem. Now for the leaf, you're going to go about in the middle of your stem, and you're going to do a curved rainbow line one way, and then you're going to do, I leave a little bit of space between that line and start another one, and I'm going to do a curved line, and I'm going to meet that point. So an upside down rainbow, here we go. Then you're just gonna draw a line in the middle to go to the point, and you can make it kind of curvy. And then we just make little lines coming off of it. And now we have our leaf. Then you are gonna come up above, and you're gonna leave a space, and you're gonna make a circle. It doesn't have to be a perfect circle at all. And then you're going to make big tight rainbows for the petals of your flower. So one, and I'm going to connect them. I kind of go back up the other one and make another one. Then I go back up the other one and make another one. Back up that one and make another one. Back up and make another one. And I'm going to keep doing this around my whole flower. I'm actually going to come down here and keep doing it this way now. And it looks like I have room for one more. There we go. Now we're going to make the roots. To make the roots, we want it to look like it's coming from this flower, so we're going to go down and we're just going to make some long lines, kind of curvy. And then from those lines, I'm going to make another one right here. We're going to make just little lines, because roots have lots of little roots that come off of them. And all of these help hold the flower in the ground, and they all work like little straws to bring nutrients and water to the flower. There we go. Now, I might want to do up in the corner a sunshine, but I don't think I'm going to do it with my pencil because I don't like it to show through the yellow, but you guys know how to do a sunshine. Okay, so the next part we're going to color it. So I'm going to start with brown. And I'm going to outline my roots, and I don't have a great marker for this, but I'm just using what I got. And now I am going to do the stem. And I'm going to do all my outlining first, and then I'm going to color it in later. And do my leaf. Now I'm not going to worry about the middle of my flower because we're going to cover it with our supplies, but you can just choose what color you would like for your flower petal. You all know my favorite color is pink, so of course I'm choosing pink. So I'm going to outline my lines. There we go. And now I'm going to use my color crayons to color it in. Before I forget, I'm going to do my sun. So I'm just going to do it right here. I'm going to use my yellow first. I'm just going to do a corner sun shining on my flower. And then I'm going to color it in. Remember, you don't have to press too hard. This can be done softly. Close, so careful around the edge. I'm sure your mom doesn't want you drawn on the table. Okay, now I'm gonna get my, oops, my pink here. I think I'm gonna do a darker pink. Let's see if I have a good one. Red violet maybe? Let's see. Oh yeah, that's lovely. Remember, you can kind of do curvies when you're near the edges that have a curve. If you do little circles, then it's easy to get around the edges. And color it all in so you don't have any white space. Okay, now I'm gonna get my green out. And last, I'm going to do the brown. And already the background is blue, so it's already our sky. So for this part, you can just color away. I'm gonna fill the whole space. Doesn't have to be dark because you want the roots to stick out, although they're really gonna stick out in a minute. Okay, so the next thing you're gonna do, boys and girls, well, maybe the next thing you'll do is this. So you're going to use some glue, and you are going to put your glue right on the circle of the flower. Then you're going to take the circle of the muffin cup, the muffin tin, and you are going to put it right in the middle. Now, hopefully yours didn't get as squishy as mine spread out, but you can just squish it back together. Press it down so it's glued down tight. And kind of squish it back together. Now, if you have runny glue, this is the best thing to use for this. You can use your glue stick, and you're going to use it in the middle here, but if you use your glue stick, you're going to need a lot, a lot, because we're going to put these beans, they're little beans in there, and they're going to look like the seeds of our flower, but they don't stick very well. I'm going to put some runny glue in here, and because they're kind of big and heavy, they need kind of a lot. So if you're using your glue stick, use a lot. And all of them are going to go in there. Just want to pop them in and push them down, and don't touch them so they can dry. Okay, the next thing you're going to do is you are going to take your string and you are going to use it for roots. Now, this is kind of a practice in measuring. Remember how we put the tip to the tip when we're measuring? Well, it's kind of the same. We're going to measure out pieces for our roots. So I'm going to put my tip at the end of it, and I'm going to say, oh, it's about that long. And I hold my fingers there, and I'm going to cut it. It's going to be for that one. Well, I can even show you. The next thing you're going to do, and I really like the runny glue for this, but if you're going to use your glue stick, you would probably use the edge of your glue stick, like so. And it might not be perfect on it, but it's going to be okay because it will dry clear. So you're just going to put it like that, and it's going to be the root. I like to use, my runny glue, but I want to measure first. So I'm going to measure this time. I'm going to show you measuring from the top of the soil, and I kind of just make it look like it would be the root. And now I know it's that long. And snip it. I'm going to cut all my roots all at once. I kind of like doing it this way. I find it's easier. Bottom up. Then it's already in my hand to hold for cutting. It's going to be that one. Then the bottom, and I'm going to just up. Now your roots will be their own wiggly lengths, so you'll have to do your own measuring. And I really think that you can do it on your own without your parents, because that's what you would do in the classroom. You would be working all on your own because you're getting so big now. Okay. All right, so I know that those ones are going to go there, there, and there. So I'm going to take this one off, and I'm going to put the glue on. Really thin line. I'm going to put my yarn right on it. I'm going to do another one. So I just moved the one that I'm gluing. And I don't want them to be really perfectly straight, so if it ends up looking like that, I'm just gonna, or if it's too long, I'm just gonna add some glue and make it curve. And then my last one. And now you see it, you have all the little side tiny roots. You can just cut some tiny pieces. And then I just I keep my glue in the cup upside down so it's always running. Then I set it down and I forget, because I'm running out. So I might just do all of them at once. And I can just quickly put these on. One, another. I'm going to use some glue from there. And then when the glue dries, it will all be clear so you won't see it. Okay, we're just about done. Now, boys and girls, you know how to draw a flower, and I know you know how to make a card. So Mother's Day is coming up, and I suggest that you make a card with any paper you can find and draw your mom a beautiful flower. And here is ours, just about done. This one we're going to label. So you have your labels here. Remember what we do in class. We're going to cut around and snip, snip, snip. Cutting around all the extra white parts. Oopsies, I got some on my hand. Okay, we're gonna snip, snip, snip in a pile. Right on the dotted lines we're cutting. All right. Now you're ready. I'm gonna use my glue stick. So, where are the seeds? Well, I can't put it right on the seeds, so I can drop by where they would be. So I'm not gonna put my glue there, that would make a mess. I'm gonna put it on the back of my little label and set it down. We can always draw lines too if you wanted to the words, to the item. Petals. Leaves. I bet if you use the letter sounds, you could sound these out and figure them out. We only have one leaf. You could draw another leaf on the other side if you wanted. Yeah, look, those are roots. I'm gonna put it over there so we don't have all of them on the same side. And the stem. All right, there you go. You're all done. So boys and girls, you are all done now, and I want you to make your Flipgrid video showing me your beautiful art project. All right, have fun. Bye.